What does it remind you of?
Right.
Margaret Thatcher dying the day before your birthday.
No, I've just heard someone Irish in there. I was in a pub.
In the bar?
Yeah, I was in a pub, I think... God, what was it? Friday
Was
or...
this the same Irish guy that jizzed on you?
No.
Alright.
What Irish guy?
We'll go on about it.
Well, that was a hypothetical situation, but it doesn't matter. There was
Sure.
someone there.
Right.
And I was quite gone by that point. But there was distinctly someone there who said they supported the actions of the IRA.
What, when you were at a bar? You were at a bar the day.
I was at a pub.
The day she died.
No, what do you mean? No, it's got nothing to do with Margaret Thatcher.
Oh, you mean just now?
Yeah, I heard someone Irish, and it's just reminded me.
Oh, just saying they support the IRA.
Yeah, and they were quite proud about it, and I just thought, well,
A lot of Irish people are.
well, I'm sitting there, and then like
Wait, we were going to hit
mostly drunk. Well, no, I wasn't, and I think
Oh, he was drunk.
it was a she actually, and
She?
there was a he next to her.
Well, people say a lot of silly things when they're drunk. Like people say they support.
Yeah, but I don't think they were drunk.
And stuff.
I was.
You just said they were really drunk.
No, I was relatively gone.
Oh, so you mean in here, but not today?
No, not in here, somewhere else.
Right. Because you're confusing yourself.
But I'm not confusing it.
Right.
So it's just a pub, and there was someone there, and I was pretty gone. They were not as far gone as I was. And they declared their support for the actions of the IRA, and I just thought that was really weird, considering that I'd been to a nightclub before where there was someone...
Which nightclub was it? Was it a gay nightclub?
Well, I'm not going to say which one it is.
So it was a gay. It was one of the gay. It was propaganda, wasn't it? Was it NG1?
It was propaganda.
It was propaganda.
Yes, it was pretty
Right.
obvious,
Okay,
isn't
right.
it?
Okay, right.
Okay. But there was a guy in there who was in the smoking area. And this was a while ago. This was over a year ago, I think, something like that. And there's someone in there who was saying that he was gonna. I was wearing a shirt that was dark green and it has a leaf pattern on it. I'm sure you know which one.
Yeah, I think I've seen you wear it.
Which I wear during
Fucking horrible, but yeah.
It's not.
Right,
I wear it during the summer months. He basically said that that was a like a ganja shirt or something like that. It's like something to do with cannabis. And then
Did he mistake it for clover leaves? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, but this person's threatened me and a few other people. He said he was going to bomb us.
Bomb you? What for?
I don't know. But
You must have said something.
We didn't say anything.
That's an extreme, that's a very extreme thing to say.
No, it's just saying like it was offending the other people there. I can't remember precisely what he was saying.
Was it a homophobic thing, or was it a...
Well, possibly. And to be perfectly honest, I don't know why he was there.
Did he seem gay?
No.
Oh, okay, right.
He seemed more like a terrorist than someone who was...
Well, was he
homosexual.
Irish too?
He wasn't Irish, he was Middle East.
Middle Eastern?
Yeah.
Where do you think he was from?
To be honest, I couldn't...
What country in the Middle East do you think he was from?
I really couldn't say.
Afghanistan, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Yemen.
Any of those, it wouldn't surprise me.
It wouldn't surprise you?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Okay, right. So, a guy comes up to you. So, could he have just been doing this as a joke?
He basically threatened to bomb us. Yeah. And they had the security guards watching him all night after that. Which is weird because...
Was he wearing a rucksack?
No, he wasn't. As far as I could tell and remember. But...
You must be pretty drunk.
I wasn't actually. No, I wasn't on that occasion. I wasn't.
Well, maybe it was because
with the IRA people.
Because you were in a gay club. Maybe it's because it was a sort of euphemism for sexual intercourse, and he was saying he was going to bomb you, but he meant it was
He was going to bum me.
Yeah, you might have mistook what he was saying. With his accent. What?
No. It was distinctly hostile.
Yeah, but he might have like sort of rapey stuff, and I know you're into that, so maybe.
Well, I'm not, am I? Because
yeah,
I don't know what kind of character you're painting me out to be.
I'm not painting you out to be any character. You can rebut things.
Well, pretty much all of your assumptions about me are wrong.
No, I'm not. I'm just going off what we've talked about while we've known each other.
What have we talked about while we've known each other?
Just all sorts of stuff.
What?
So there's no chance he could have said, "I'm going to bomb you," and you mistook it for bomb.
There is no chance of that happening.
There was no. So you know who was saying bomb.
I know who was saying bomb.
It was a non-sexual
It was It was hostile. Yeah, it was hostile.
Did he give a reason for calling essentially jihad on you?
No, but I said something along the lines of, I didn't.
How do you know he wasn't like from South America?
He wasn't.
How do you know?
He blatantly wasn't. He didn't.
Right.
You know, South American people are different in a number of ways.
Right.
Let's say. You
Right.
know, this person was distinctly someone who was Middle East.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Yeah, not Latin
So
American.
he didn't give a reason for it.
He didn't. No, he didn't give a reason.
But was he just repeating the same phrase? Because it strikes
He said
me,
it a couple of times.
But it strikes me as not the first thing he would say to you if he was angry. He wouldn't say, "I'll bomb you."
No.
He would have said,
See, the thing is,
you would have given a reason, or
he made he said the thing about the shirt that I was wearing. He said some other things to other people which I can't quite remember because they were.
was he sort of slagging you off quietly?
Directing.
Okay, look at that ginger guy.
Well, he wasn't saying that.
Let's bomb him. He's got ginger hair. Was that what he was saying?
No, I don't think he was saying that.
But why? I can't think of why you stood there. Presumably not, because you're not an aggressive person. You know, you're not hostile to people. You're polite.
Well, we informed the people there, the security.
Yeah. But you're polite and civilised generally, so I can't imagine you would have aggravated them. You didn't like.
No, we didn't aggravate.
You didn't accidentally spill some beer on him or anything.
Well,
like
this
that
is the
before.
thing.
You might not have noticed.
No, we didn't aggravate him. I think one of the other people may have said like, "Oh, you know."
Who you were with?
Yeah.
Right.
Who were also there, and we were out in the smoking area. And basically
What did they say?
Well, to be honest, I can't remember.
Okay.
But because it was a while ago, it wasn't because I was drunk.
Yeah, but if I'd been threatened with jihad, I'd remember it pretty
yes,
well.
but I remember those parts that are important.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't.
The security was watching him all night.
Yeah, we had to inform the security, but to be perfectly honest, he should have been kicked out for what he said.
Yeah, it's not what normal people would.
And particularly, considering it was last year, and you'd had terrorist attacks all over the country.
Yeah, and all over Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And quite a lot of them as well.
Yeah,
They're quite noticeable and things like that.
Yeah.
I thought that wasn't the wisest thing to sort of put up with.
What should he have said?
Who?
The chap.
Well, firstly, I mean, he should have come across as less of a terrorist.
Right. So what if you were Middle Eastern and wanted to scare somebody in a gay club? what would you say? That
well, why would I be there?
Wouldn't raise suspicion.
Well, why would I be there?
Because you're just there. You just are there.
No, it doesn't work like that. I mean,
you fall from a helicopter into the smoking area of the club. You're Middle Eastern.
Yeah, but he didn't do that, did he?
No, obviously not. So what would you say?
What do you mean? What would I say? You're assuming that he's getting parachuted into a place.
No, if you didn't like someone in a nightclub, what would you say?
Right, there's a
and
difference.
You wanted to have a go at them. What would you say?
Right. Well,
what would you say? What would you say?
Under what circumstances would I be angry with someone in a nightclub?
Because they've spilled beer on your suede shoes. No,
that didn't happen.
No, but this is what is happening now.
No, it isn't.
It is. I'm saying. I'm asking you. It's a hypothetical question.
Yeah, pretty much every question you asked me has been hypothetical. So.
Well, we'll get on to some more, ones based in reality at a different time. But so if you,
that means never.
You would accept what had been done to you, what had wrongly been done to you. So he spills beer on you, wipes a bogey on your face.
What? None of these things happen.
No. I'm saying in those situations where someone did one of those two things, spills a drink on you, pours over your head, or wipes a bogey on you. What would you do in that situation?
Well, I wouldn't threaten to bomb them.
What would you do?
To be perfectly honest, I'd probably just walk away and try and make the best of it.
What if you knew the person who did it to you, you knew you could beat them in a fight? What would you do?
I still wouldn't, because there was an occasion
where you assaulted someone.
I verbally assaulted someone.
Sexually?
No, I didn't sexually assault anyone.
Right.
I verbally assaulted someone.
Apart from that woman the other day.
What woman?
No,
what woman the other day? There wasn't a woman the other day. You haven't seen me in the past week.
Karen, what were you saying?
So there was an occasion, I think, about 2 years ago, where I thought someone was coming up to someone to have a go at them and start a fight.
Interjected.
So I sort of
morally,
took preemptive action.
Preemptive action.
Yeah.
So you were like Tony Blair,
Yeah, exactly.
George
Yeah,
Bush,
yeah, exactly. Which is incidentally the
Did you-
theme of my current report that I'm working on.
Oh, right, yeah.
So, this is a useful
So
conversation.
you found a situation that replicated 2003, the build-up to the 2003 invasion of Iraq,
Right.
but on a personal basis of two people
Well,
arguing.
look, I had no long-standing complaint with this person because I didn't know him.
Right,
But he
yeah.
just came out of nowhere, and I thought, oh god.
Like the WMDs.
Well, yeah, but they didn't turn out to be real.
So
But this person was real.
So you're saying that you attacked this person on
No, he was
dubious.
No, he was there, and
premise.
he was advancing on other people.
Advancing what sexually?
No, just walking in a very menacing way.
Menacing.
Yeah, and I was really, excuse me.
Yeah.
I was really drunk at that point.
Oh yeah. You had delusions of grandeur, perhaps, much as.
Well, no,
Bush
I
and
think
bladed.
the safety of the people I was with,
Was compromised.
it was in a way. Or at least I perceived it to be compromised, as drunk as I was.
Right. Okay.
So I just started shouting, "Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off!" Like
Yeah.
that.
And what was that person's response? Was it a man?
know, I
Was it a
think
man
it-
or a woman?
It was a guy.
It was a
yeah.
guy,
I
yeah.
think he actually laughed it off because I think he realised how drunk I was.
Yeah. Did he continue to act in the way he was?
Well, no, because he started talking to some people in a very innocent way, and I thought I was thoroughly humiliated. That is the one time in my life which I actually regret taking action in that way.
But it seemed to have stopped him, though, the way you described it, the way he acted.
yeah, but it's all to do with perception, isn't it? I mean, I wasn't to know that
Right.
the person he was going to talk to knew him. So I was there, like, in the blue,
Oh right, so he walked up to someone that he already knew, but you thought he was going
advancing in a way that was, yeah.
Right. Oh right. So you look like a bit of a twat at the end of it.
Yeah, and that is the one occasion which I thoroughly regret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.